Hi, how are you? This is Paul Fan. Today I'm going to talk about how to do a server warm up. I know you just set up a server and you're very exciting and you try to actually get it wrong, you know, immediately, but that doesn't work in the real life. In real life, is every time you send the email to Yahoo and Google, they will respond, just like you send an email, and we just notice that if you send a bulk email, a couple 100,000 or tens of thousands at the same time, and you got too many reject response mailbox for user complaint, that will actually make your IP blacklist very quickly, or you might be suddenly hit the spam trap or something. If you're not careful, so the point is go to the your newly set up SMP server and just go to your email and check your email. Okay, so I've been sending couple tests and this is all the bounce, and so also delay. You want to actually do is look at them, and if you have a spreadsheet just like I have here, and look at them and see which are reject and which is user complaint and which is over the quota. And I want just tell you is a lot of time you can just avoid this by using the verifier, email verifier. If you don't have that, you probably to need to invest in money to do that before you do. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of complaint. But you can get away from that, which is I'm doing. As a matter of fact, those are actually verified email. I'm just because all the Yahoo, even though they are verified with connection law or something, I still try and test it. You normally not be able to test this one in the ESP because if you get a complaint something, they might be raise a red flag and terminate your account or something. You want to do that, but you can always test on your self-host server and just a little bit slow by slow. You don't want to test like a lot of email at the same time. So what I do is I go to my the workplace, a software. You can use any software you want, newsletter, and there's a Mailster. They're all free. You can download. So you have workplace, and you can just set up, set up the email. And I didn't send the same email to the same person. I just starting to test some emails sent to myself, see that sent to inbox or what. And also, I send like 400 email, less than 500 at the beginning to to my list, and to sometimes to my uncertain list, and of course if you want to warm up, I recommend you this is not good practice. Just find the list that is your subscribe, double admin, etc., your most loyal fan, and just send to them. And starting send to them, so you avoid lots of the returns. So you can see my return, like for example, see this one, lost connection, okay, with and sending data, okay, message send more than one, so they retry, kind of lost connection. So do you want to send that again? I'll try that, but you just keep them no. And some of them you see lost connection with while sending and user data. And let's see the next one, lost connection while sending. You can remove them as well. Lost connect, temporary deferred due to user. Okay, so this one due to user complaint. Guess what? I'm gonna copy this email, right? And when I copy this email, I'm going to paste to my complaint one. So I probably send about 500 emails. So I have probably about 40 email complaint, and about lost connection about 2,000. And over the quarter, I have few of them. I haven't copy paste over here yet. So this is a way, just like you check your email, Yahoo, Google email account. If you send something and something response as mail is not delivered, do not try to send again and again. Just remove them from your database. That will avoid you being blacklisted. So that's what people actually suddenly being blacklisted, suddenly even not being blacklisted, and the email they send to the Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail, they're just not going to be delivered. And they try to figure out why my email is not going to deliver. And basically all the root cause of everything is you do not monitor your delivery. So you want to monitor the delivery and over time make sure your list is getting good. If you have perfect list, every time you say it's all good, that's congratulations. That's terrific. But you also have to need to think about this. Second stage of warm up is try not to send too much email at the beginning. If you just have a new IP address, just get your new SMT server set up, a new IP, new domain, and a new IP from the hosting Linux hosting company like Volta, the new domain from GoDaddy, etc., etc. And you just send like 5,000 email, and once it's just so exciting, and just send to your entire list, and you just can't screw up because most likely you send 5,000. Guess what? Even though your data is everything all fine, there's no complaint here, there's no user complaint, just say they all engage. But you send 5,000, the Google say maybe 3,000 of them are Gmail, and Google maybe say, man, you send this amount of email to me, and you must be so lucky if you don't get any complaint. If you get something complaint, or maybe your list, some of them is not so good, and you get trouble. So overall is for server warm up, you want to starting with very low, maybe like 200, maybe less than 500. Okay, send them for a couple of days, 200, next day 250, and 300, 350, 400. You might say, oh man, so slow. I heard somebody say 300 and just go to like times 2, so times to 600 and times to 1200. Yeah, you can do that if your list is really perfect. I'm saying that if you actually know that it's all highly engaged, nobody gonna complain, and they are, or they are being verified, that's okay. But if you're not so sure, you have to be starting beginning, because the reason is because you're gonna monitor this. Okay, like I have, 500 emails saying I got like 179. Either undeliverable or lost connection, right, or complaint, and I can tell most of them are Yahoo. So a lot of time you do the list verify, they cannot verify Yahoo. They can only either verify Gmail, or they can verify see if they are in the spam blacklist, to check their database, etc., etc. So overall, if you follow this rule, your server should be ready. Say you have 5,000 subscribers, right? If you say like this way incremental, that should be ready like 1 month. And you might say, oh Paul, this take too much time. Unfortunately, it just takes that time. If you want to try to be, I made mistake. I said about 4 SMT server. The first time I pay people to do that, I didn't learn that, and I just so excited and send an email. Guess what? You got blacklist so fast. Okay. And of course, you can check your blacklist from mxtool.com. You can just Google and check the blacklist tool. It's so free. And if you follow the way I'm just talking about, you should not get blacklist, okay? Unless this is really screwed up. You send 400, 300, and you still got a huge amount of complaint. Like, so in that case, try to get the list verified, or try to starting from scratch, get the fresh opt-in from your landing page, or double opt-in if you prefer. So this is today's information regarding to the warm up your server. I hope this help you and to build your own email sending empire, because nowadays more and more ESP, I can just tell you, ask me what I know, because I subscribe so many ESP. A lot of them just show me, just ask them, okay, do you allow for money, make money online marketing? Do you allow any online the trading? Do you allow any of the survey, dating, anything, something to do with just they call non-mainstream, something non-transactional. Just say this, okay? Non-transactional information. Even some ESP, they don't want to see any of motivational, email, because they think is it's still lots of complaints. So certain industry just get more complaint than certain industry. So that's why they want to risk they're being banned because they are big company. They want to maintain their IP pool, make sure their IP is cool, and they also relationship with other like Google and Yahoo, Hotmail, and so they don't want to screw up. They don't want you to join and use their IP and screw up. Some of them that's why they give you dedicated IP. But if you actually screw up, even though you dedicate IP, and they're still gonna close your account. Ask me why. Okay, ask me. Cause I did done that before. That's why I do this so tedious. I set up the server. Some server might get bad. You just hit the IP, hit the spam trap or something, and there are only two options you doing that. If your IP getting blacklist, you can normally just wait a little bit, like 2 to 4 weeks, sometimes 1 week. The blacklist will remove your IP. If your both IP and domain name got blacklist, good luck to you. Some of them domain being blacklisted, like a spam host, for example, your domain gonna be in there for a while. I don't know. One of my domain was there for a while already, and still there. So there are other places that is pretty much they don't do those like wait 2 4 weeks. If you say, for example, you hit some like just don't worry about that. Pause your campaign for a couple of days, and you become green again. So you will learn those. So I just want to say that the reason to do that, so certificate you have to install. If I domain got blacklist, guess what? I have to pretty much reinstall. So that's why I learned how to reinstall server, because I I just tell you that install server cost is so high. But if you know how to install, it got bad, and just get a new one, get new IP, new domain, and guess what? The domain you subscribe is gonna be, if you subscribe, just gonna wait. You just can keep there, check it a couple months later, see if the domain is okay. Domain okay, then you can recycle it and reuse them. It's not okay, just leave it there. There's a cost of doing business as well. So. But I'm not saying this just tell you, okay, what's the way to get around, be a spammer. No, that's what I do, because I truly believe you can make money by doing things legally. So we don't want to spam. Every time I do the opt-in page, subscriber, I told them that all the disclaimer, everything, we making money online, I gonna, doing this promotion, and I will not going to share your information. I always, in the email, I always put my email address, unsubscribing. As a matter, I put 2 unsubscribe linked, in case they cannot find it. Okay, so I put one is end of message, and that one always at the bottom. So just put your email, put your office address, PO box, whatever, any address. So they can contact you. Probably nobody gonna mail you, but in case, so just follow the can spam rule, and doing all those things. And I'm not saying that if anyone do all those things will never get in trouble or anything. People, they can always do the complaint and report you or something about that. They can danger your the IP address and domain. I know that it is all possible. So very important is try to engage in, try not to send all the email to like sell them something. Make sure you follow the rule is one time you send one sales, make sure you send something valuable. For example, like this video teaching them how to do something, because lots of my follower is trying to do is affiliate market. They're trying to do the things I'm doing, for example, and I just have a little bit more experience in just tell them might be not experience in every field, but I'm more technical guy, so I'm very good on the technical part, so I can help some subscriber creating this type of video, and not just always selling, but I do need to sell something to make money. I cannot just right, just always provide information. So sometimes I provide information, I'm gonna say, okay, please click below, and if you need help to set up the server or you need to promote your campaign, I can help you promote campaign. Send the email to my self host server, etc. Thank you so much for watching. Talk too much, so because I always try to finish the video about 5-10. I always overdo. Thank you so much, and you have very blessed. Don't forget to subscribe.